Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Palawan 2nd District Engineering Office, Bids and Awards Committee members, and Secretariat who are present here today. I also want to acknowledge our contractors, observers, online viewers and listeners to this private conference. Today's scheduled private conference for infrastructure project for contract ID number 25EF 0083 to 25EF 0094 and the 25EF 0078. This is based on the invitation to bid dated October 21, 2024. May I request our Chief of Quality Assurance Section, Engineer Rizal-Panalingaan, to read a short prayer.
Tayo ko'y manalangin, Panginoon, muli pinipul ka namin pinasalamatan sa araw na ito, sa umaga ito, pagkakaloy mo muli ang kanyang pangatawan, kalusugan sa mga pisang narinig. Panginoon, sa mga oras na ito, pinasalamatan po namin ang lahat ng mga pagkapala, biyaya, na pinagkalusugan po sa amin sa mga araw ng Panginoon. Nataas po namin, aming buhayin, ibig pagkirin sa mga pagkalinga kayo sa muna, mawala sa gawad po namin ito, ang naayos po sa inyong kalooban. Hindi po namin ang pagpapatawag sa lahat po ng mga pagkukulang, pagkakala, ang nagagawa namin sa isip at salita. Muli, binabalik namin ang kapurihan sa pangalan ni Jesus natin sa kapagligtas. Amen.
Thank you, Engineer Paniga. Now we proceed to the roll call of attendance by our back secretariat, Engineer Anel Portales.
Good morning, everyone. Our attendance for today's meeting for the pre-bid conference of contract ID 25EF 0083 to 25EF to 25EF 0094 and contract ID 25EF 0078. Okay, as I call your name, please acknowledge. Ma'am Maria P. Cayaw.
Present.
Sir Edwin Gapad, back member. Sir Ronald Supanga, back member. Sir Manuel Tabinga, back member. Sir Eugenio Paton, back by chairman.
Present.
Sir Rochelle Hermano, back chairman, assistant district engineer.
Present.
Back members are all present and therefore there is quorum. Likewise present are yours truly, back secretariat, Arnel Portales, Abelardo Tupas, and Cherry Garawan. That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Engineer Portales. At this point, we now proceed to the private conference proper. May I call our Vice Back Chairman, Engineer Eugene Caton, for the agenda of this private conference.
Yes, Mr. Chair. The agenda of private conference for today's activities October 29, 2024. Brief presentation, explanation by back of the following. Basic contract data including contract description, ABC, and duration. Requirements of bidding documents including instruction to bidders, general conditions of contract, special conditions of contract, specifications, drawing, bill of quantities and forms. Documents to be submitted by the bidders. Number 1, technical component envelope. For Class A documents, legal documents, technical documents, financial documents, and Class B documents. For financial component envelope, financial bid form, bid prices in the BO2, detailed estimate, cash flow by quarter, criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, cost qualification and award, questions, comments from bidders and replies of BAC and other representatives of procuring entity, summary of proceedings including supplemental bid details, submissions, and other matters. That's all.
Okay, for the ITV for the contract number 25EF0083 and up to contract ID number 24EF0094 and the 25EF0078. May I call Engineer Ed Gapad for the discussion of every contract ID number.
Good morning, everyone. Here's the details for contract ID 25EF0083 to 25EF0094 and 25EF0078. For contract ID 25EF0078, contract name, Paving of Unpaved Roads, Secondary Roads, Palawan Circumferential Road, Rizal-Panalingaan, K0215 plus 305 to K0215 plus 1011, K0218 plus 064 to K0219 plus 038, K0223 plus 549 to K0223 plus 876, K0244 plus 201 to K0244 plus 469. Contract location, Rizal-Palawan. Brief description of the contract. Road completing 6.7 meters width, 280 mm thick, Portland cement, concrete pavement, including drainage, slope protection, and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 88,200,000 pesos. Source of fund, General Appropriations Act of 2025, contract duration 214 calendar days, cost of bidding documents 50,000 pesos, and the pickup license for size range medium A. Number 2, contract ID 25EF0084, contract name, Paving of Unpaved Roads, Secondary Roads, Aramaywan-Berong-Pto, Princesa Road, K093 plus 809 to K094 plus 164, K096 plus 040 to K096 plus 437. Contract location, Quezon-Palawan. Brief description of the contract, construction of Portland cement concrete pavement, concrete shoulder, concrete revetment with steel sheet piles and sheet H piles and other miscellaneous. Approved budget for the contract, 29,498,000 pesos only. Source of fund, GAA 2025. Contract duration, 110 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 25,000 pesos. And the pickup license, category required is small b. For third contract, contract ID 25EF0085. Contract name, Paving of Unpaved Roads, Secondary Roads, Quezon-Punta Baja Road, K0165 plus 430 to K0165 plus 458, K0170 plus 613 to K0170 plus 639, K0177 plus 982 to K0177 plus 986, K0200 plus 948 to K0201 plus 348. Contract location, Quezon-Palawan. Brief description of the contract. Paving of Unpaved Roads, 6.7 meters width, 280 mm thick, PCCP with polymer stabilized sub-base course, including reinforced concrete slope protection with H-spine, concrete shoulder, and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 19,600,000 pesos. Contract duration, 100 calendar days.
Cost of bidding documents, 25,000 pesos. In the pickup license for size range is small b. Fourth, contract ID 25EX0086. Contract name, construction of road. Contract location, Rizal-Palawan. Brief description of the contract is construction of 6.10 meter width, 230 mm thick, Portland cement concrete pavement with polymer stabilized sub-base course, including drainage and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 96,500,000 pesos. Contract duration, 207 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 50,000 pesos. And the pickup license required is medium A. Fifth, contract ID, 25EF0087. Contract name, construction of pedestrian overpass, Puerto Princesa South Road, K090 plus 1075. Contract location, Nara, Palawan. Brief description of the contract. Construction of 34.2 meters PCDG type pedestrian overpass with roofing, ground paving, restoration of sidewalk, installation of drainage and miscellaneous structures such as solar street lights and signages. Approved budget for the contract, 29,046,000 pesos and 500 pesos. Contract duration, 253 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 25,000 pesos. Pickup license category required, small b. Sixth, contract ID, 25EX0088. Contract name, construction of road, Barangay Malinaw. Contract location, Nara, Palawan. Brief description of the contract, construction of road, 5 meters width, 200 mm thick, Portland cement concrete pavement with polymer stabilized sub-base course, including drainage and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos. Contract duration, 70 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 10,000 pesos. Pickup license required, small b. For 7 contract ID, 25EF0089. Contract name, construction of road, Barangay Tipuluan. Contract location, Nara, Palawan. Brief description of the contract, construction of road, 5 meter width, 200 mm thick, Portland cement, including drainage and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos. Contract duration, 70 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 10,000 pesos. Pickup license required, small b. For number 8 contract, ID 25EF0090. Contract name, construction of road, Barangay Elvita. Contract location, Nara, Palawan. Brief description of the contract, construction of 5 meter width, 230 mm thick, Portland cement, concrete pavement. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos. Contract duration, 70 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 10,000 pesos. Pickup license required, small b. For number 9, contract ID 25EX0091. Contract name, construction of road, Barangay Aramaywan. Contract location, Nara, Palawan. Brief description of the contract, construction of road, 5 meter width, 200 mm thick, Portland cement concrete pavement with polymer stabilized sub-base course, including drainage and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 9,600,000 pesos. Contract duration, 70 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 10,000 pesos. The pickup license required, small b. Number 10, contract ID 25EF0092. Contract name, construction of road, Barangay Pulot Center. Contract location, Soproño, Española, Palawan. Brief description of the contract, construction of road, 5 meter width, 200 mm thick, Portland cement concrete pavement with polymer stabilized sub-base course, including drainage and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos. Contract duration, 70 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 10,000 pesos. Pickup license required, small b. Number 11, contract ID 25EF0093. Contract name, construction of road, Barangay Mulnod. Contract location, Brooks Point, Palawan. Brief description of the contract. Construction of road, 5-meter width, 200 mm thick, Portland cement concrete pavement with polymer stabilized sub-base course and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos. Cost of bidding documents, 10,000 pesos, and the pickup license required, small b. And last contract, 25 EF 0794. Sir. Last kabila. For 25 EF 0794, contract name, construction of roads, Sitio Ugis, Barangay Ransang, contract location, Jose Rizal, Palawan. Brief description of the contract, construction of roads, 6.10 meter width, 200 mm thick, Portland cement concrete pavement with polymer stabilized sub-base course and other miscellaneous structures. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000. Contract duration, 70 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 10,000 pesos. And the pickup license required, small b. Ito ba, sir? 78. In the last is contract ID 25EF 0078. Contract name, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Punta, Baja. Contract location, Jose P. Rizal, Palawan. Brief description of the contract, construction of 40 meters by 60 meters, high ceiling, multipurpose hall with concrete bench, stage, backstage, dressing rooms, toilets, and septic vault. Approved budget for the contract, 99 million pesos. Contract duration, 540 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 50,000 pesos. And the pickup license required is medium A. Okay. That's all, Mr. Chair, for the description or brief description of the contract.
Thank you, Engineer Gapad. By the way, the contract ID number 25EF 0078 has bid bulletin, notice of postponement, dated October 28, 2029. This is notice is hereby issued informing all prospective bidders, observers that the opening of bids of contract ID number 25EF 0078, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Punta, Baja, Jose P. Rizal, Palawan, is hereby postponed due to the revision of plans and bill of quantities. Thus, the submission and opening of bid documents will be moved on the schedule shown from November 5, 2024. It will be rescheduled to November 12, 2024 with the same date and hour. This notice of postponement is being issued in accordance with Section 29 the revised IRR of RA 9184. Signed, Engineer Eugenio R. Caton, back Vice Chairman. So, for the information regarding the process of manual and submission of bids, may I call one of our back member, Engineer Ronald Supanga, to discuss.
Good morning. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, PICAB, with PICAB license category for the license classification, as stated a while ago by Engineer Gapad on each project. Bidders should have completed a contract similar to the project. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, sa instruction to bidders. Contractors, applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works application or the CWA, while those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using the DPWH contractor profile eligibility process and subject to further post-qualification. Information on registration can be obtained from the DPWH Procurement Service during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or at the DPWH website www.dpwh.gov.ph. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised Implementing Rules and Regulation of Republic Act RA 9184. The contract shall be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder who was determined as such during post-qualification. So, interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Palawan 2nd District Engineering Office and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidder upon payment of applicable fee for the bidding documents. You can avail of these bidding documents. There is the schedule. October 22, 2024 to November 11 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. until November 12 during bidding date until 10 a.m. The hard copies of the procurement unit office, you can acquire it. Yung sa mga hard copies, pwede kayo maka-acquire sa procurement unit office, back building, DPWH Palawan 2nd DEO, Nara Palawan. Or these forms are downloadable from the DPWH website. Email address www.dpwh.gov.ph. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System or the PhilJEPS and the website of the procuring entity. As I mentioned, provided that the bidder shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents, not later than the submission of their bids. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission. It's either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the bidding documents. For manual submission, bid proposal may be submitted through an authorized representative together with the original special power of attorney, which is contract specific. The presentation of two valid identification issued by the government institution. So, yung SPA nyo po, dapat mayroong kasamang valid IDs, government issued. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat through at the office, at this office, DPWH Palawan 2nd District Engineering Office. Or you may submit it through online submission. Here is the email address: electronic bids _palawan2@dpwh.gov.ph. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in the invitation to bid clause 16. A bid opening will be on November 12, 2024 at DPWH Building, 2nd floor, back room, Palawan. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representative who choose to attend the activity. Take note, late bids shall not be accepted. The DPWH, the District Engineering Office, reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So for further information, you may contact our back chairperson or assistant district engineer or our back head secretariat, Engineer Arnel C. Portales. Or you may visit the following website for downloading of bidding documents. DPWH website, www.dpwh.gov.ph, or at PhilJEP's website, www.philjeps.gov.ph. And repeat, for online submission, the email address is electronicbids_palawan2 at dpwh.gov.ph. That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Engineer Sapanga. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to remind all the interested bidders that only those who are duly authorized representative will be entertained by this office. Please let them bring valid IDs for verification purposes. For more information, you may refer to the bidding documents posted at PhilJEP's and the DPWH website, particularly in Section 4, Instruction to Bidders. Are there any questions regarding to these contract ID numbers?
There's none.
Contractors?
Morning, sir. Good morning, engineer. Yung sa PE, about sa PE po.
Yes.
Kasi ang barat natin kasi gagamitin na PE ay retired project engineer dito sa DPWH. Ano po ba po ng process ng pag-accredit?
Actually, yung mga dating employee dito sa sa DPWH, from assistant district engineer above, confirmation lang yan. Pupunta siya doon sa BRS, magpapakonfirm siya doon. BRS, BQS. Pupunta siya doon, magpapa-confirm lang siya doon. From assistant district engineer up. Pag pag below, magpapa-accredit siya doon pa rin. So kung wala pa siyang accreditation, walang confirmation, hindi siya pwedeng magamit as a PE nyo.
Ano kasi siya, PE, project engineer grade siya nung sa DPWH.
Yes, iba pa rin. Pupunta siya doon dahil yung PE3 niya, dati siya, gobyerno yun. Ngayon, private. So, pupunta siya sa BQS para magpa-accredit kung hindi siya assistant district engineer above. Magpapa-accredit siya. Maraming mga documents ang kailangan doon. Pero pag assistant district engineer above, confirmation lang yun. Maynila. Maynila yan.
So, mga requirements, sir, don't think sa college?
Yes.
Google lang, search na lang sa Google. English.
Wala naman po, di ba may mga nabago sa mga forms sa mga
As we said, you can visit to our sa mga bidding documents natin posted sa PhilJEP's, particularly in Section 4, Instruction to Bidders. Yun lang naman. Alam niyo naman yun, dati naman mga kayo
may mga makaligtan.
Our online viewers,
There's Hansen.
our back members, if there is none, may I know the pleasure of the body?
I move for the adjournment of this video conference.
Since it is moved and seconded that this private conference be adjourned, I now declare that this private conference be adjourned. Thank you and good morning to all.